Welcome back. Now let us see the question which is written over here. It is saying find the 21st term of 5, 1, minus 3, minus 7, minus 11. So sequence is given to you. Is it progression or not? That is to be checked. So I will check the difference of any term to its previous term. The reason is that I am only having AP, so I am writing sequence Tn given as 5, 1, minus 3, minus 7, minus 11 and so on. Okay. So I will check the difference of any term to its previous term, that is second term minus first term. So 1 minus 5 is minus 4, it is okay. Then I will find any term T3 minus T2, that is minus 3, minus T2 is minus 1, that is minus 4. So I find the difference of any term to its previous term is same. So therefore this sequence Tn is an AP. If it is an AP, then it must have the first term. So it is an AP with first term to be as 5 and common difference to be as minus 4. Now you are expected to find 21st term. So for finding 21st term, we will have to know the general term. The general term we know Tn is A plus n minus 1d, and I am interested in finding term number 21. So term number 21, it means that n is replaced by 21, is A plus 21 minus 1, that is 20d. So your A is 5 plus 20 into d is minus 4. So you get this as 5, 20 into 4 is so called as 24 is 80, that is minus 80. So on solving this, you know now everything very nicely, different sign subtraction, so it will become minus 75. So 21st term is minus 75. Okay. Now the question which I have written is like this. For an AP, that means already it is told as an AP. First term is 12, that means A is 12. And the common difference is 4. Common difference is 4. You have to find n if the nth term is given to you as 144. So already nth term is mentioned over here. So I will start with that only because Tn is mentioned. That is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1d. This is for an AP. That means this should be my first line. That is for an AP, Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1d. Now Tn is mentioned as 144 already. A is told as 12 and n not known and d is your 4. Right? So how do I solve this? The very first thing I would suggest you is open the brace. 12 plus 4n minus 4. Agreed? The correct way of solving is very simple. You have to take this 12 this side, so it becomes 132 and divide by 4. That is the correct way. But if you want not to make mistake, then better do like this, so that you will not make any mistake. Okay. So now this is a number, this is a number. So 12 minus 4 is your 8. Correct? 8 plus 4n. Agreed? So this 8 comes here. So 144 minus 8 is your 4n. Agreed? So 144 minus 8 will be your 136. That is 136 is your 4n. Right? So between 4 and n there is multiplication. So when I break it, that time this 4, I want to find n. So 4 will come this side, it will become division. So it is 136 divided by 4, that is equal to n. So that obviously is going to become 4 3s are 12 and 4 4s are. That is 4, this is 1s are, 4 3s are and 4 4s are. So your n will become 34. Okay? The value of n is your 34. Very simple. Nothing to think. Now, going to this particular question, it says, which term of arithmetic progression? Already told arithmetic progression. Which term? That means first term, second term, term number. Which term number of this particular sequence arithmetic progression is 560? That I don't know. I am not going to think of that only. First I will write the sequence Tn. That is 2, 11, 20, 29 is an AP. Already told. If it is an AP, then your first term is equal to 2 and the common difference is any term minus previous term, that is 20 minus 11, that is 9, 11 minus 2, that is 9. Now which term is 560? So let I will say here nth term which I don't know is your 560. The question breaks in that form only directly. Agreed? So here Tn is your by general term ka formula a plus n minus 1d. Agreed? So Tn being 560 is A. A is how much? 2 plus n don't know and d is your into 9. Agreed? Now I will show you the another way of solving which I told you there. So that another way I will solve, not like the previous one. This 2 I will bring here, that is 558 because 560 minus 2, 558 is equal to n minus 1 into 9. So this is one term, that is it is only one term here, but there are two factors. One factor is n minus 1, other is 9. So I will break this bond and bring this 9 here this side. So I get 558 divided by 9 is your n minus 1. Agreed? Got it? So it is 9 6 are 54 and 9 2s are. So it is 62. So you get here 62 is n minus 1. So obviously transferring this 1 to this side, to get n is equal to 63. So the final statement must come because it is asking you in the form of statement. The final statement says कि 63rd term is 560. Okay. Now the question says find how many 4-digit numbers are divisible by 5. 4-digit number, huh? So can you tell me which is the smallest 4-digit number? Yes, you are correct. That is 1000. Now is 1000 divisible by 5? So actually there is no need to divide. We will check, just take the divisibility test. It is ending with 0, that means it will end divide by 5. So the first number, the first, that is 4-digit numbers divisible by 5 are, the first one is 1000, right? Then 1001 is not divisible, 1002 is not divisible, 1003 is not divisible, obviously 1005. So 1005, that is 1010 right? That is 1 0, 1 0, then 1 0, 1 5 and so on. So what is the biggest, that is largest 4-digit number? That will be obviously 9999, and it is not divisible by 5. Then 9998, that also 9. 9997, that also 9. 9996, not also, but 9995, that is, you will get here 9995. Okay. Now I have to check how many numbers are there which are divisible. Means right now I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like this, how many are there? Are there 100? Are there 20? Are there 25? That number you have to count, right? So I can see here, okay, it's an AP with the first term to be 1000 and the common difference to be as 5. Need not to show here, it is not required. Okay. Now you can say here, okay, this and this is your last term. Means I will say, okay, my last term is 9995. Okay. You can write it like this, okay, last term is 9995. And since I do not know the number of last term, I will say here, ki here the last term, that is nth term, is your 9995. One more 9. Okay. Now this Tn already had its own formula. Write it that is A plus n minus 1d is 9995. Okay. Now this A which is there, that A is 1000, N I do not know, and D I know to be as 5, so I put here multiplication mark, already 9995. Now I told you ki what to do pehle. This 5 is attached with this, so it will not come. First this will break. So this will go that side. That is n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 9995 minus 1000. Right? So what it remains here is 5998. Okay. Now I will break this. So here multiplication is there. So I will break it, it will become division. So I get here n minus 1 is equal to 8995 divided by 5. Agreed? And on division, what you will get here is 5 1s are 5, 5 7s are 35, 5 9s are 45, and 5 9s are. Just cross check it once again. Okay, that is 5 1s are 5, 3 remains 39, 5 7s are 35. So again 4 remains 49, 5 9s are 45, again 4 remains. So this minus 1 goes that side, so it becomes plus. So you get here, therefore your n is equal to 1799, right? 1799 plus 1. So your n is equal to 1800. Okay. So there are so called as 1800 4-digit numbers which are divisible by 5. Okay. So there are 1800 4-digit numbers which are divisible by 5. Got it? Now The question says that already it is an AP, okay, in which term number 6 is told what? It is already told to be as minus 10 and term number 14 is told as minus 34. Then you have to find term number 10. Okay. I will show you first the traditional way, how do we solve it. Then for an AP, I know very nicely that Tn you have is A plus n minus 1d. So obviously term number 6 which is told will be A plus 5d, agreed? And term number 6 is minus 10 is equal to A plus 5d, right? So I am transferring this, or let it be here, this will be your first one. Since you are doing it for the first time, you don't know what will happen. Now term number 14 also is told. Term number 14 will be obviously A plus 13d, using this 14 minus 1, 13d. So term number 14 is what? Is minus 34 is equal to A plus 13d, agreed? Now if you see the first one, it also has A and here also it has A. So subtracting you can solve, but I prefer, I told you, method of elimination. So what I will do, I will find the value of A. To find the value of A, I will transfer this plus 13 to the left side. So I get minus 34 minus 13d is the value of A. Means what is the value of A? The value of A is minus 34 minus 13d. Agreed? This value of A I will put it in first one. Agreed? So I will put it in first one. That is, I will put this second. Put second in first. Right? See, you can solve it simultaneously. That is, you can do it by cancellation method also. But again write that statement, subtracting 1 minus 2 and doing this and that. So it takes little bit time, so I prefer this one. Right now, I am Samir sir, so I always try to find out the easier way to approach, reduction way to approach. So here second one which is there, I will put it in first one. So I get this one as minus 10 and see this A. This A is now this value. So it is in binomial form. So I put a bracket pehle. Minus 34 minus 13d bracket close plus 5d. Right? Now I open the bracket. Minus 10 minus 34, agreed? Minus 13d plus 5d. This both being like terms, I can solve them, right? That is, I will do what? This minus 34 I will bring here, so it becomes plus 34 minus 10 is equal to, out of this is negative sign which is bigger, so 13 minus 5 is 8, I think so. So it is minus 8d. So 34 minus 10 is equal to 24 is equal to minus 8d. Now I am interested to find this d. Now to find this d, I have to break it and I have to take minus 8 to this side. So when I ask you if I take minus 8 to other side, what will happen? Correct? Not spoke but spoke in mind at least, na? It will become addition. Yes or no? Yes. No, it is wrong because we are breaking bond between these two. The bond between that is multiplication. So this minus 8 is transferred here. So you get 24 upon minus 8 is equal to d. Right? So 8 3s are 24. So d is your minus 3. put this d is equal to minus 3 in either first or either second, wherever you find it more easier to solve. Okay? So if you want, you put it in first one because it is more easier to solve. So we will get here, that is, we will put d, that is put d is equal to minus 3 in so called as first one. So wherever d is there, there I will write minus 1, minus 3. So I get minus 10 is equal to a plus 5 and d is what? Minus 3. Right? So what do you get? Minus 10 is a plus into minus is minus. Right? So this minus 15 transfers here, becomes plus 15. So 15 minus 10 is equal to 5. So a you get as 5. Once you get a as 5, you are expected to find the 10th term. So what will be your 10th term? So obviously your 10th term will be so therefore term number 10 will be what? It will be a plus 9d n minus 1d. So a being your 5 plus 9 and d being your minus 3. So your 10th term will be your so called as 5 plus into minus is your minus 27. So 27 minus 5 is 22. So term number 10 is your minus 22. Now this is the traditional way of solving, where you cannot use any kind of trick. But you are with Samir sir, so he has some tricks always for you. I am not advising you to use it every time, but sometimes you can use. There is no problem. The question which was saying like this, कि term number 6 is given and term number 14 is given, बराबर, and term number 10 is asked. So what is the relationship between term number 6, term number 14 and term number 10? Relationship, if you see, is 6 plus 14 is 20 and 20 divided by 2 is 10. So the relationship which I can establish over here is, I will call it as method second. I say that I am Samir sir, so I have, but not applicable everywhere. I see it properly. See here, term number 10 I want, right? Term number 10 is term number 6 plus term number 14 divided by 2. Right? 6 plus 14 is 20, 20 divided by 2 is 10. So this is your 6, that is minus 10 plus minus 34 and divided by 2. So I get minus 10, plus of minus is minus divided by 2. So it becomes minus 44 by 2. So term number 10 is minus 22. Now you may be thinking, okay, if it was so small, then why did you waste our precious time in doing this thing? The reason is what? Okay, this is applicable when you have addition of two terms and average of it equal to the term required. But in place of this, if it was told that term number 6 is given, term number 14 is given to you and term number 21 is asked, then you have to do this only. There is no other way. So it is better to do both the things, understand both the things and then proceed. Okay? Enjoy it, na? Tricks are there. This we use in so called as higher studies. There we require a lot of tricks. So it is used in higher studies, that is especially after so called as 12th and entrances. After that we use only tricks. Okay. So let us go to other question. Now come to this question. It says if 11th term of an AP is 60 less than the 31st term of an AP, find D. Okay. If you remember how I told you to read the question comprising of the words like less, more, then greater, exceeds, right? If you remember that, well and good. If you don't remember, again I will tell you. Okay? It says if 11th term, so I will say for an AP. Okay. Now how does Samir sir read that you see? 11th term is less. What does he did? What did he do? He dropped a number and read only the content which is required. 11th term is less. So 11th term is this is less. That means this is small. That means someone is big. Then the 31st term. That means there is another term which is 31st. 11th term is less. That means if I want to make it equal to 31st term, I have to give to the smaller number, that is to 11. Right? Got it? So term 11 plus 60 is equal to term 31. So what I do here is 60 I am keeping here as it is, term 31 minus term 11. Right? Now what Samir sir will do? Samir sir will use the general term ka formula. That is term 31 will be written as A plus 31 minus 1, that is 30D, minus term 11 will be written as A plus 10D, right? And this will be your 60, right? So this will be your 60 is opening the bracket. So you get here A plus 30D, again open the bracket, minus A minus 10D, right? So what you get, this A minus this A becomes 0, 30D minus 10D becomes 20D. So between 20 and D there is multiplication. So when this 20 is brought to left side, what I get? 60 by 20 is equal to D. So D is your 3. That is the value of D which is expected is 3. Okay. So we have solved a variety of questions today. I hope you have understood them all. We will be doing some other questions of different types which will make your concepts very strong. Till then, study at home, study properly, study regularly, stay home, stay safe. After the lockdown is over, do not rush out, keep healthy. Goodbye and thank you.